get a little acceleration test going on in here. What's up, guys? It's Easton here. Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we're going to be going over the 2025 Chevy Colorado ZR2. It's actually what I'm sitting in right now, so we're going to go over its features, take it for a little test drive, and do an overall review on the truck and see what's new on the ZR2 for 2025. Thank you for all of those that are subscribed. Again, your support genuinely means so much to me. Remember, $50 Amazon gift card giveaway for the rest of the month. I know the uploads have been a little skim this month, but we're still doing it. Remember, the way to enter is you got to like this video, comment so I know that you did your entry, and you have to be subscribed to the channel. You can share it with some friends. You don't have to. I always prefer it. Another thing, too, make sure you stay till the end of the video to get that audience retention up, and let's hop right into the video. All right, guys, and just take a look at this beauty. This is the 2025 Chevy Colorado ZR2. You've got your bronze wheels on this one. And guys, that is just such a good looking mid-sized truck. You've got your rock sliders on the sides there. If you guys watched the last Colorado video I did, I was complaining that the Trail Boss we had didn't have them. But I mean, just look at that design. Look at how clean that is. Got your Chevy mud flaps in the back. I hope you guys are getting a good look at this walk around here. We're going to be able to dive into all the specific features in a minute. Well, let's get right into it. Starting with what's under the hood, the 2.7 liter 4-cylinder Turbo Max is what is powering the 2025 Chevy Colorado ZR2, and it's hooked up to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Moving over here to our window sticker to show fuel economy. As you can see, fuel economy is a little bit lower due to all of the added equipment on the Colorado ZR2. But as you can see there, it is the 2.7 liter with the 8-speed automatic transmission, which is making 310 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. If you want to pause the video here to go over all the specific added options on this truck, right now would be a good time to do so. Otherwise, let's move on to the rest of the exterior. Like I had pointed out earlier, this truck has the bronze rims equipped on this truck. You're also going to have the 33-inch off-road or all-terrain tires. And then moving around here, oh, you can't see it too well on that wheel well, the way that the tire's angled, but you have your Multimatic DSSV shocks for that incredible off-road suspension. Another thing that I personally love about this truck is the fact that it comes with these rock sliders on the side of the door panels here. I feel like most off-roading mid-sized trucks should come with these standard. If you're actually using the truck for what it's meant to be doing, you're going to be beating it up. I have seen people that have completely gouged the underside of their truck, or I guess on the door side of their trucks, as well as the bottom as well. But having that extra added convenience and safety feature right there, because at the end of the day, it is a safety feature. It's a nice peace of mind, and it's made of steel, so it's pretty durable. But moving around to the front, you're also going to have your skid plate equipped as well. Now, where we're back in the front, let's talk about the cameras. This truck does have your 360 camera view, which is great for when you're parking, again, when you're trying to see if there's anything around you, but it's also good for off-roading as well. The nice thing is you have the ability to turn it on while you're driving, so if you are in a sticky situation, you don't exactly know where rocks and trees and bushes and stuff like that are at, it's nice to have the cameras to gauge in as to where you're going and what you're going to try to avoid so you don't hit and mess up your truck. Now where we're over here in the back, it is good to go over towing, and this truck can tow up to 6,000 pounds. Other Colorado trims can tow up to 7,700, but because this is equipped the way that it is, it does kind of ding that towing capacity a little bit. On the button here, we do not have the quick bed release because this is a Colorado. However, you do have the slow dropping tailgate. Again, for some that might be a little too slow, but you have your ruler here on the back. You have your bed already rhino lined, which is nice. You have your little Chevy bow tie in there. And then, as we've gone over many, many, many times, Once you flip those over to the side, you have some extra added storage space here with a drain plug. Hopping into the back of the ZR2 in the Colorado isn't too exciting. There isn't a whole lot of changes that they made for this model year. I guess you do have the ability to open and close the rear sliding window manually, but that is in the other years as well. You have a USB and USB-C port back here, as well as some ventilation cup holders in the doors as well. And you're also going to have this really nice, almost kind of grayish beige interior with the yellow stitching, which I think looks really nice. But with that out of the way, let's hop into the front. All right, guys, if we haven't liked and subscribed already, now is a great time to do so before we turn on the Colorado ZR2. Starts up nicely. Oh, and would you look at that, we can see our steering angle. But guys, I mean, let's just take a look at this truck. Absolutely beautiful. I really like the design choices that they made for this truck specifically. I've gone over that multiple times in all of my other Colorado videos. I personally think it has the best interior on a midsize truck on the market. It beats out the Ranger, the Tacoma, the Frontier, if anyone still cares about those. But I just think it looks really, really, really good. Starting over here on this side of the door, you do have your memory seats, which is really nice if you're changing drivers all the time. Coming down here, you're going to have your trailer brake. Again, nothing too exciting on this side. You have your vent right here, as well as in the middle, and then there on the passenger side as well. Coming down here, this is your digital gauge cluster, which you have the ability to flip through and change. Oh, wait, let's check that out of the way first. You can change the way it looks. My personal favorite is the one with the integrated map. This one right here, I find it very unique. I also find it very useful and safe as well, instead of bouncing from here to here to look at your maps or even your phone. But the nice thing on this is you do have your 11.3-inch digital gauge cluster, which is Android Auto and Apple CarPlay compatible via wireless and through a wire. You're also going to have your wireless charging pad down here. But before I get ahead of myself here, guys, let's start with, again, our climate settings. You're going to have dual climate control on both sides. You're going to have ventilated seats for both the passenger and driver, as well as heated seats. And then you have the ability to, again, change the fan speed, go through the modes there. Coming down here, we are going to have our rear and then front and rear lockers, the ability to turn off our auto start stop feature, hazard lights, we have our lane keep assist, any auxiliary lighting, and then this gives us the ability to roll down all the windows at once, but the inability to roll them all back up at once, so I'm not going to roll that down right now. Coming down through here, if we switch through this little tab right here, we can change to our modes. We have normal, off-road, tow haul, terrain, Baja, and then we're back in normal mode. We also have the ability to switch from 2 high, 4 high, 4 low, and auto. Most people are going to be driving in auto or in 2 high. Parking brake, park reverse, neutral drive, and low. You don't have paddle shifters on the ZR2, which I find kind of interesting considering the fact that they have it on the Silverado, but that's just me nitpicking. I also really like this digital camouflage design here on the wireless charging pad, as well as in the cup holders. Our center console here is also going to come with that yellow stitching along with the gray wrapped leather. A little bit of space in there. I can put some spare change or anything that needs to be out of sight, out of mind. Again, back to the camo design on the dash here. We're also going to have our ZR2 badge. But with all of that out of the way, let's take it for a test drive. All right, guys, and here we are test driving the Colorado ZR2. Gonna go on a little bit different route today. But guys, as I've said many, many times, one of the smoothest driving trucks. I mean, absolutely just maneuvering those corners like a champ. Let's get a little acceleration test going on in here. And she picks up quite nicely. Can't even lie, for a little 4-banger, that is not bad. Oh, what a fun truck. Hopefully the road noise isn't too bad here. I was gonna say, with those bigger tires, it is a little bit easier to hear. You can hear the turbo noises as well. Again, on a more standard Colorado, it is gonna be a little bit quieter. In the ZR2, it is a tad louder, but I mean, that's kind of what you expect from a truck like this, right? I mean, I would feel like if I'm buying something like this, road noise is the last thing that's gonna be bugging me. As far as visibility goes, pretty dang good. You know, the only gripe that I have is kind of with the rear view mirror. The visibility out that is not the best. However, again, it is a smaller truck. You can't expect it to be everything all at once, but for what it is, it's not too bad. Little acceleration test. And that was a little half throttle, guys. That wasn't even full throttle, so. She does kind of like to giddy up and go just a little bit there. As you can see, the map is working perfectly. And if you did have your phone connected, or if you had some coordinates set, it would be telling you the directions in which way you can go. Unfortunately, I can't set it up because that way I would have to take it out of demo mode. So it does kind of suck that I can't demonstrate that, but I really like the way that that's set up. Again, guys, $50 Amazon gift card giveaway. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe. Comment especially, that's how I know that you've entered. And again, if you've made it this far and you're already doing it again, that means that, I mean, shoot, we've almost made it to the end of the video, right? Got a couple of pointers left to make, so if you guys want to keep sticking around, I would appreciate that. But guys, this is the test drive in the 2025 Colorado ZR2. Yeah, that DSSV Multimatic suspension is just absolutely incredible. Over every single bump I go. I mean, shoot, let's kind of just hit a little not a pothole, but you know, sewage cap, hit another one. I mean, it really barely feels like you're hitting it. You take that in a half ton or any other kind of truck without this type of suspension, it's not going to be a good time, especially going that fast. Not that you'd cause any damage to your vehicle, but if you're going to do it, you might as well do it in something like this, right? All right, guys, and that is a wrap on the 2025 Colorado ZR2. Hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. Gosh, guys, like I said, it's always such a blessing to have the ability to drive and review vehicles like this. It really is a good time. And I hope you guys learned a little bit something as well, right? I mean, the whole point of this channel and the whole point of what I'm doing is to inform you guys and obviously bring it in an entertaining light. So for those that stuck around, I appreciate it. Again, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.